Folks, Corey Smith here from thecoreystory.com talking to you about core nutrition. So let me first tell you, I have adopted a dairy and gluten free diet when my kids were diagnosed about 4 or so years ago with sensitivities to those, among other things. And I bring this up because each of them presented differently. One had behavioral changes, kind of a roller coaster that preteens typically don't see. And the other one was very physical, rashes, styes, things that carried on to the point where he was buckled over in pain after meals. Two of them, like I said, very differently, but when the blood work came back, it was the same core set of sensitivities that showed up. So when I adopted that diet, I also, first I did that because I wanted to kind of coach them through that instead of just saying, don't do, that kind of stuff, because they weren't going to be with me all the time. Preteens going into teens, they're going to be traveling with sports or with scouts or, going on overnights or whatever it is. So I really needed to coach them through it is the why I did that. But I kind of fixed myself on that, right? My body became more efficient. I noticed that I was processing foods better. I noticed that my funk lifted. I didn't have a kind of a hanging headache, I guess, if you will, that I once did. And as a runner, I also noticed that my body turned over quicker. So that was good. So I bring that up because from a core nutrition standpoint, when we adopted that diet, we had to do a lot more home cooking. We had to pretty much eliminate where we were going to eat out unless we knew it was a very quality source, meaning the fruits and vegetables were good, more farm to table type items, and that the meat, if we were going to eat meat, it was only going to be a poultry or fish-based meat. And we started to see a lot of changes in our health as a result of that. And this is pretty key. So I came across this fact from a friend, and then I have since looked it up and researched it and found a paper written on this. All right, so hear this. There is only one true disease in this world, and the thought is that disease is cellular malfunction. And if you think about it, the cellular malfunction is going to present itself into in different symptoms or different forms. So if our body has no cell malfunction, we're healthy operating bodies. If we do have cell malfunction, then it's going to present itself in symptoms such as heart disease, diabetes, or even cancer. And really there's two main causes of cell malfunction. And those are going to be toxicity to to your body, to the environment, and then a lack of core nutrients, or lack of nutrients, ultimately core nutrition. So the more I thought about that, some other facts kind of popped up. So one that sticks out: 55% of our food, or our food is lacking 55% of the nutrients and minerals that it had just 60 years ago. When I first heard that, I thought that's crazy. But if you think about it, 60 years ago, we had fresh water. We had all organics. Things were truly farm to table because that's all it was. We weren't shipping stuff. We weren't shipping fruits and vegetables across the globe to eat them. And so the nutrient quality was there. It was there, and it was maintained as we were eating it. Or when we ate it. Also, if you think about the world today, we have more pesticides and fertilizers, and we're radiating food. It just amazes me. The proteins have bovine growth hormones. We have we have GMOs, genetically modified seeds and organisms that we're eating that we're uncertain of what those impacts are. There's just so much change between the food that once was to what it is today. Plus, if you add to that just this fast pace, high stress environment that we all live in, even when we try to control that, myself included, definitely included on this. With work and with sports and family life, we are constantly going and going and going, which lends itself to more fast food, processed foods, quick foods that we can eat. But we really need to work to back away from that And if you live in that type of environment and that's all you know and that's all you have time for, I'm not saying do it all right now. I'm saying take baby steps. One of the things that my family did is, obviously we were kind of thrust into this with our food sensitivities, but one of the things that we've been doing for several months, or I'm sorry, several years before that, is that we were taking supplements, and I encourage everybody to do that. Now, the core supplements that we take are multivitamins, B complexes, your omegas, and a probiotic. And you have to check for quality on these guys. Definitely look for companies that don't follow fads or industry trends. You want somebody or a company that has been around to stand the test of time and has stood by their products for that long. Another thing, check for the good manufacturing seal. This is where companies will get their products will get accredited, receive a kind of a certificate of authority, and then they go through additional testing to make sure that they're still in good standing. So definitely look for that. Also, you kind of telltale sign, am I saying that right? Is products that have 100% money back guaranteed. Cruddy products aren't going to give you that guarantee. So that's another thing. Check to see if they have studies or articles published. If they're in peer review articles, how often are those articles reviewed? These are just some things that you want to check out to make sure that they're quality supplements and that you're just not putting more ugliness in your body, more toxicity into your body. Also, baby steps on this, right? If you guys are drinking a bunch of soda and eating a bunch of fast food and that is just your diet, commit to eliminating, if you're drinking 5 sodas a day or 5 sodas a week, gosh, please don't be drinking 5 sodas a day. If you are, then cut that down to 1 a day. If you're drinking 5 a week, cut that down to 3 a week. Only give yourself that soda if you exercise. And exercise doesn't have to be go out on a 5-mile run if you're not a runner. It's going on a 2-mile walk. Additionally, look for more fruits and vegetables in your diet. Organics if you can. Check out the EWG's website for the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. The Dirty Dozen are these top 12 products or top 12 fruits and vegetables that you really should buy organic. And then the Clean 15 are those that don't waste your money, right? Baby steps, kind of ease into this. Set yourself up a plan and start to ease into this. But anyway, I encourage you to do that. Look for quality supplements and begin that slow move into more plant-based, vegetable-based diet. And eliminate those processed foods, the fast foods, the ugly sodas that your body just doesn't need. And of course, if you have any questions, I can tell you, my family, we swear by Shaklee products because they meet all of those standards. And we have diet suggestions on thecoreystory.com and more coming. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you all on your journey. Everybody have a great day.